Alphonse Areola has potentially ruined his career, and generally speaking, it's not a hard one to work out why. The 30-year-old goalkeeper plays for West Ham United and is a French international, and is quite a tall goalkeeper and is a former PSG goalkeeper. And my point is about him ruining his career is I don't think he's made some correct decisions in his career that have ended up ruining his career. And ultimately, what my point is this goalkeeper is a decent goalkeeper now, Alphonse Areola. He had a very good, I believe it was the loan spell when he was at West Ham, he was a very good goalkeeper. He made some fantastic saves, was one of the probably best keepers in the league. Obviously it's West Ham, so that is going to happen. They always are going to get that luck with a goalkeeper. But I believe they signed him this season or last season permanently. And it's, proved to be that, yes, he is currently getting a bit of game time because I believe Fabianski is injured. But we're talking about Alphonse Areola being 30 years old. And your second choice to, about a 37-year-old Lucas Fabianski, who, yes, may be retiring soon, and that will leave Areola the chance to be the number one. By that point, he's going to be 31. We're looking at now a keeper that is aging, who hasn't had an awful lot of game time. He doesn't obviously play for his national team as much. He's got some tough competition. But he's a good goalkeeper, and he obviously left PSG because he was never going to be the number one. So he goes to West Ham, who've already got a number one, and they're not giving up on that. Yes, he's playing at the minute, like I say, because of Fabianski's injury, but you can't be hoping that injury is going to be the reason he plays. You can't be hoping, I hope the number one gets injured so I can play. It's not how it works, and that seems to be the way it's working for him. I don't think he's been particularly great when he has played for West Ham this season. Obviously I'm not a West Ham fan, I don't like them at all, but from what I've, they played Villa the other day, he was in goal, wasn't too bad. But again, West Ham haven't had a great season. Areola doesn't play. Like I say, he's 6'5" apparently according to this. That's pretty tall for a goalkeeper. And we're looking at a 37-year-old Fabianski who doesn't play for his national team. Probably, I think he's the Polish number 2 or something. He's getting on a bit. He's probably not as flexible and good goal as he was all that time ago. And he's behind, this is the French third, maybe second goalkeeper, and he can't get ahead of him. Is that a sign to maybe move on? I can't remember if this is still the loan deal or not. I'm pretty sure this is a permanent deal now. West Ham fans will be able to tell me, but I don't honestly see West Ham going down because they're just that type of lucky club that just won't go down. Like, West Ham fans, stop panicking. You're not going to go down to the Championship. Right, you'll get out of that relegation battle one way or another. It's just how West Ham work, okay? Don't panic. You're not going to go down. If you were to go down, you'd probably lose Areola anyway. I think my main concern is why? Why, Areola, did you join West Ham? Knowing that you had already been rejected at PSG, never got enough play time, was never really going to play. So you decide to join West Ham, which is fine, but they've already got a number one. You obviously don't get that number one spot enough. You're obviously not a fan favourite there. And you're obviously, not a favourite there. Which, it does beg the question as to why he's joined. You know, he's obviously not the preferred goalkeeper for whatever reason that is. I don't know. You have to see, but for me, Alphonse Areola needs to leave, and he's currently ruined his career. Really poor decisions.